Hey guys, it's Steve and Emily.
Hi. I thought you were going to do a longer introduction.
No.
So, this week, remember this is brunch week, so come with an appetite. We're having delicious brunch this Sunday. It'll be, I believe, from 8:30 till 12-ish. So stop in anytime and grab some tasty food and beverages and know that you are loved and appreciated.
Yay.
The second one, our coaching tip for this week, the importance of follow-up questions. So follow-up questions are a great way to engage students and get them discussing the topic for the day. Follow-up questions can be allowing kids to respond to something a kid has just said or a question that a kid has said to get their answer instead of just giving one. And then also to ask follow-up questions like, why do you feel that way? Or how do we know that to be true? Or how can you be sure about that? Those questions really start to dig deeper into the issues that we're talking about and are great ways to get the kids thinking critically and discussing things more deeply. So try some follow-up questions this week in small groups.
Yeah. Our lesson this week is our final lesson in our thankfulness series. It is titled Blessed to be a Blessing, and so that is our focus in small groups as well. We have a fun activity for you guys. This is one of our ultimate blessing puzzles. We have 3 different verses and strips of paper for each one. These are basically just the words to the verse all mixed up, and so the activity will be to divide your small group into 2, so it'll be a race. So you'll have 2 sets of these puzzle pieces, and then each group has to look up the verse and put the words in order and read it, and then they do that for 3 different verses. It's also really important to have a conversation following up after the activity because the kids might not get the connection of the verses to the lesson without you kind of drawing that out. And so the point is God has called us, has chosen us to be his own, to be his children. He's adopted us, and that is the biggest blessing that we could ever receive. And so how can we bless others out of knowing that? And how can the ways that we choose to bless others always point them back to the ultimate blessing and invite them into that story of they can be adopted into God's family too. I think that's everything this week.
That was a quick one.
That was
Way
quick.
to go.
Also, just have your kids pray for each other at the end. That can be a very powerful time where kids are learning what prayer is, what it looks like to pray. So instead of us being the ones to always step in, encourage the kids to do that for each other. That's another little tip for you.
Oh, and with that too, the timer that we put up, announcements will come right at the end of that timer. So to try to plan your time to be prayed up and done, because kids tend to really lose focus once we do announcements. So be prayed up and done with your group. So keep them at your table, but be completely done with everything. So once announcements are done, they can, go put up their chairs and go play.
They can go crazy.
Yeah.
All right, stay warm. It's snowy.
We'll see you Sunday.
See ya.